What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta that just got his EZA over here on Global. I say just got his EZA, but he's actually had his EZA for about 2 weeks now, so it's been a little bit. But I'm just now finally getting around to doing the video for him. Unfortunately, it's just there's been so much content that's been dropping that I'm actually really late to getting this video out. So I figure, you know what, better late than never, right? So we obviously do have Vegeta Rainbow, full link level 10. I've got him built with 18 additional, 15 crit, and 5 dodge. So it's just his 5 dodge that he has. And we've got his special skill orbs equipped to him. So let's go ahead and hop in here. I'm actually going to be doing the Jiren burst mode. However, I completely juiced up his stats. So he's got a bunch of defense, bunch of HP, and his attack stat is actually, I did like a I think it's like a 500% attack buff. And the only reason I did that is so, you know, we can see how much damage he'll do. We can possibly get a, like a revival off if needed. I actually did a UI Goku showcase, and I'm kind of upset because I didn't think about the Jiren burst mode here. So the Jiren burst mode would have been perfect for this, honestly. But all right, let's get to talking about the old Vegeta here. So with Vegeta, he's a powerful comeback or Reps of Universe 7 Key 3 180% leader. He's got the same super attack effects as the AGL UI Goku does. So on his 12th key, he greatly raises defense for a turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, has a high chance of performing a crit for 1 turn, and raises allies' chance to perform a crit by 7% for 1 turn. And then on his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense for a turn, causes mega colossal damage, high chance to perform a crit for 1 turn, and raises the allies' chance to perform a crit by 7% for 2 turns. So he gets there. The Goku and the Vegeta are somewhat similar, except there's some very small changes between them. Vegeta also gets 200% attack and defense. He gets 7 key, and he guards all attacks for 1 turn from his entry turn. The UI Goku dodges all the attacks, but Vegeta guards. He can launch an additional attack that has a 77% chance of becoming a super. He reduces damage received by 50%, so he's just got 50% damage reduction. He gets an additional damage reduction of 10% up to 30 within the same turn with each attack received or evaded. So he can get up to an 80% damage reduction, which is honestly kind of wild. But yeah, he can be a pretty much like a defensive wall. That's what we want Vegeta to be. Then he gets 3 key up to 10, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% up to 120 with each attack performed. So with 4 attacks that he does, he can be fully built up. He gets an additional 77% attack and performs a crit when activating the active skill or when key is 24. Revives with 77% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. Starting from the character's next attacking turn after the character receives an attack 5 or more times in battle. Then he gets a additional 7 key, 77% attack and defense on a turn in which the character or an ally's revival skill is activated, and he guards all attacks within the next attacking turn after the character's revival skill is activated. He does also have a an active skill, which is the final explosion, which does mega colossal damage to all to all enemies. And that's pretty much it. So there's not like any kind of attack buff or anything like that, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, Vegeta's what, 624k defense, which is not not too bad at all. We'll give him a little bit of extra juice right here. So Vegeta does need to get hit in order to get his revival. And it's what? A certain character... Yeah, after he receives 5 or more attacks is when he can get his revival. So he actually has to get hit, so he can't dodge them, unfortunately. So what are we looking at? 23 million. So this Vegeta does share 5 links with he does share 5 links with the UI Goku. But we are going to get the other the AGL Blue Vegeta on rotation. So once we can get him on rotation, we should have 7 out of 7 links active then. There won't be any kind of like support or anything, but we are going to get the support from the UI Goku's domain. So that's where we really are going to have fun with it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's do this. So next turn, we should be able to pop the domain with the Tech UI Goku. And when we do that, that'll give us a 15% attack, 15% attack and defense increase for superclass allies. And then we get a additional 15% to Realm of Gods, which Vegeta is on. So he'll have that massive, he'll have the massive boost. Plus, we'll also have all 7 links active. Now, we won't have any support on the rotation, obviously, but we'll see how he looks with all 7 links active. And then we'll see how he looks like with support on the following rotation. So this is the nice thing about the Jiren burst mode, is he just has so much HP that we can actually do this. Because I think we juiced him up to like 4,000. It's like 4,000% HP. It's real crazy. You know what? I think the problem is we're gonna do too much damage. Like, I don't know, do we... Like, I want to, but the problem is I think this Goku is gonna end up killing him. So I think what I'll do is I will wait a turn. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll wait a turn. It is a little bit unfortunate. We're 647k defense. That's with all 7 links active. He would have got a really nice attack buff right there, because Vegeta gives him royal lineage and prodigies, which we don't get from the UI Goku. So it would have been nice to see what kind of attacks that we would have had, but the problem is we're just going to do too much damage with the Tech UI Goku with his crits, his additionals and everything like that. We would have ended up killing this Jiren, and it would have just been like a waste essentially. Yeah, see, he would have just countered, and he would have been dead. But it's fine. I mean, next turn we'll have support on rotation. I think it's the androids. So the androids will give us a nice buff right there. And we'll be able to get a pretty decent attack. Oh no, it'll be the gammas. The gammas will give us a nice buff. We'll give you that. Give you that. And give you that. But yeah, Vegeta, he's very good, to say the least. He actually is. It's funny because when both of these units came out back in year 6, the UI Goku obviously was way better because he had the dodging. It was easier to get his like revival off and everything like that. Whereas Vegeta kind of struggled a little bit. Now with his EZA, they kind of brought him up to speed. They actually made him almost a little bit better than Goku, actually. The Goku obviously having his dodging is still very clutch, but Vegeta having, you know, almost 80% damage reduction is crazy. Because he is basically just a defensive wall. Like, I mean, he can get caught by certain bosses, but for the most part, if he supers first and then he gets supered, I don't think you're really going to be worrying about it too much. Okay, so let's pop UI Goku's active. All right, so now we got the domain up. We're going to have a massive boost right here. So this is giving an extra 15% attack and defense, plus another 15% attack. Plus we got 50% support from the Gammas. We're at 1.17 defense. We do have a nice 24 key here, so we will be critting. Let's see what this is going to do. I think this is going to do pretty good numbers. And also with this Goku doing his 18 key, he gives 59% attack and defense support for the entire turn. So let's see what our boy Vegeta is gonna do here. I'm thinking at least 32 million. At least 32 is my guess. $36.4 million. Yeah, that buff that Goku gives to the full rotation is insane. The 59% support he does is actually just crazy. Into a 23 million attack stat. Now, he is still building up. We got to remember that. Because we haven't really got any like attacks with him. So we haven't fully got his extra 120% attack and defense either. But we'll definitely be able to we'll definitely juice him up a little bit more. I think we should have the androids coming next rotation, so that'll be support from them. And obviously Vegeta's still like building up too, so we can get a little bit higher with him. We'll just throw you off rotation. I guess it doesn't really matter what we do here. I feel like this rotation will probably end up taking out this Jiren. At least I'm hoping so. Hopefully we'll be able to just take him out here and we can go into like the final phase. Like the final phase against them, and then we can keep building that Vegeta up some more. We can get Goku to do his attack again, and then hopefully we can get like 7 orbs with the androids, so we can get the nice support for the rotation too. Yeah, I mean, this UI Goku is still crazy too. We're definitely not sleeping on him. Okay. So now we got the androids here. Oh no, don't do that. Come on. Did I bring a... I did not. Come on. I am so dumb. I should have brought a... what's that called? I'm blanking on what I needed now. I should have brought a sensu bean. And we can't even get like 7 orbs either, so we'll see. I mean, we are still getting support from the androids, so if they don't get us killed here. The problem is Vegeta hasn't got hit enough times. And he's gonna get thrown off rotation. This is just terrible. If they get super, we might die. Nah, we're fine. Alright, so Goku's giving us the 59% attack buff. So we'll see what Vegeta's looking at with all this support. I am just a little upset at the fact that we're not gonna have Vegeta after this, but we can see where he's at. 34.8 mil. I mean, that's roughly about where he's gonna be at. You know, the low to mid 30 million attack stats. So he's basically doing that kind of damage. He's got, you know, he can get up to 80% damage reduction if he if he attacks 3 times. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely good. But yeah, I don't think we really need to go any further. I guess we can go. Let's do this. We can go one more rotation, I think. I'll try not to get like anything good. I guess I can't really not get anything good. Yeah, I think we can maybe, if we're lucky, get one more rotation with Vegeta out, and we can do it with the we can do it one more time with Tech UI Goku's support buff. Fingers crossed. We'll try to we'll try to limit how many supers and stuff we do to prevent us from doing too much damage. As I say, I don't think we're gonna die, so my only revival characters are here, and the other one got thrown into slot 3, so that's always fun. Now, of course, these showcases I'm doing are under the LR UI Goku's like category, and then also under his support buff. So obviously the attack stats and stuff will vary, whether you're using the Tech UI Goku or not. But if you're not using him, you're probably going to be in that like mid to high 20 million attack stats. So just as kind of like a little tidbit for you guys, just in case. Because I know, obviously, I know that a lot of people probably won't have the new Tech UI Goku, because obviously he just dropped right after anniversary. I mean, I know you guys all spent your stones on legitimately, you know, Gogeta, on Beast Gohan, on Broly for the Gammas, and then they're like, here's a 5th LR in a row. So yeah, I understand that, you know, some people may not have him, but this is kind of like a little indicator for the future of how good this Vegeta is going to be, because I think he's going to hold up fairly well for the next probably year at least. Maybe year and a half. I think he'll hold up very well. Now, what's going to be crazy is whenever they get around to super easying him, if the game's going to be around for that long, it's going to be wild for this Vegeta to get a super easy A. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know how many of us will still be playing around that time, but hey, whenever he gets a super easy A, he's going to be completely busted. Okay, so yeah, we will actually get one more attack off. All right, you know what? We'll just do it like this. Go ahead and pop this. We'll pop the Gamma's little standby. Give him that. Give you that. And then Vegeta's at 1.17 mil. That's with 50% support buff from the Gammas. How much is this gonna do to us? It shouldn't kill, right? Ooh. Actually did a good amount of damage to us. Yeah, this should pretty much be like Vegeta's highest attack stat, because we got 50% support, we got 5 out of 7 links active, and he's fully built up because he's performed 4 attacks already. So this will be his fully like built up minus the revival. That's the only thing we won't have is just the revival, obviously, and that's just because we haven't died. I mean, it would have been nice to have that in there as well, but you know, we're not dying, even with me like boosting Jiren up a little bit. But all right, let's see what we're... Oh God, we're gonna do counters. We're gonna do crit counters. That's not good. Oh, please don't kill him with counters. I'll be so mad. Okay, we're not gonna kill him with counters. All right, Vegeta, what are you looking at? 36.4. Okay. So yeah, nice attack stats out of Vegeta, while also, you know, guarding and being just a defensive wall. So let me know down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on this Vegeta. Have you guys been enjoying him? Have you used him in a lot of more of like the tougher events, and have you managed to get, you know, these mid 30 million attack stats out of him? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, subscribe as well. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.